Women have been obtaining unimaginable feats since the dawn of humanity, no matter how difficult the circumstances are. They have scaled the highest mountain, traversed the boundless ocean, and endured in the severest condition. But these Herculean tasks turned out to be way more manageable as compared to breaking the conventional barriers and changing the ideology of their male counterparts towards women. This is a significant campaign all women, in general, have been battling with, especially in developing nations. Even in India, women are constantly looking for a way to switch the sexist mentality of our conservative society and had been marginally successful in their quest for equality. Numerous feminist movements and ideologies have developed over the years and represent different viewpoints and aims. But the only dilemma is, despite the best of their effort, a large section of our society remains abusive towards women's role in our community. So what's the solution to alter this society's perspective? Well, to do that, women should start concentrating on one of the most blatant and primary factors that generate such discriminative views about womanhood. And that medium is animation. Yes. Cartoons are the first thing most kids are exposed to that assists them in shaping their personality and views towards their surroundings. And studies show that kids gain the capability to mimic behavior and events that they come across every day. So, we can surely say that innocent characters from cartoons may turn into role models that impact a child's psychological state about our lives, society, and the elements associated with it. And this is a significant concern because we are unable to recognize how most Indian cartoons lack a strong female protagonist, and the existing ones have commonly portrayed as backup characters with a cliched storyline of a princess in distress. Sure, in many shows, they are the brain behind the group who always comes up with the ideas that support the main hero in his battle against evil. But it's still holding the conventional ideology on gender roles and stating that kicking and punching are only restricted to men and boys. I understand that these characters are created with a general doctrine that the primary audiences for animated shows are little boys who won't like to see a character that they can't relate to. Although we don't have the actual data for this common conception, and even for a moment, if we consider it to be accurate, still the idea that boys won't like to watch female leads taking over the evil and saving the day is utterly absurd. Because I clearly remember as a kid, we boys used to get equally excited to watch a show of three kick-ass little girls made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. And that show was none other than the Powerpuff Girls. A story about three girls spending their day kicking and punching villains. It was a show that carved its way in between the male-dominated characters like Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, SWAT Kats, plus many more, and managed to break the repressive moral code of that time. And to be honest, from the boys' point of view, we were absolutely fine with that. I don't remember anyone making fun of each other for watching a show with girls in the main role. In fact, we used to discuss its action-packed episodes while proudly wearing their t-shirts and punching societal expectations in their faces. The show's high ratings, popularity, and high demand for merchandise are evidence that if done right, kids do not discriminate against their role models based on gender, religion, or race. They just want to have fun watching their hero save the day. But again, in India, it's going to be a long time before we will be able to witness an all-female-oriented animated show, as I don't see any steps being taken toward it. So the reason the title of this video says that Indian animation needs feminists is because the primary concern here is that despite so many animated shows, there is no feminine hero who can serve the children to understand the essence of equality right from an early age. If such trends persist, growing boys will continue to view womanhood as a secondary lead who continually needs to be rescued. Whereas the fact is, just like men, women possess the ultimate capability to protect our civilization and take it further. Hence, Indian animation desperately needs a symbol of feminism, which has the power to break the norms and generate an advanced, more forward opinion towards all genders, whether it's female or LGBT groups. If our children grow up with the notion that women can save the world as well, this will transcend into a more robust belief system, taking our society towards refinement. But any intentions should not be forced on our kids, but needs to be developed through a friendly mechanism. And what can be a better medium than animation? Think about it. To read the full article on which this video is based, please click on the link given in the description. And one of the best ways to support Indian artists and animation is by subscribing to this channel.